Hello everybody and welcome back to Spud Plays FM. We're on episode 18 of the Roma series, heading into season 2 now, and obviously we have kept his job as I'm here doing this now. It's been a proper spicy transfer window as well. I'll get stuck into that straight away, so I'll let you know all the ins and the outs, what's happened over the summer. I'm so glad they've given us another year after finishing 8th. It was a bit of a poor season, to be honest, but we've had an absolute fire sale. It got a bit like a car boot sale, to be honest. Like, I was trying to get rid of Diego Costa and Edin Dzeko. Like, honestly, I was just like, here, give me 50 quid, mate. Come on. Oh, in fact, I offered him Pastore out on a free, and nobody took him because of his wages. You know, Glassman, the man made of glass. So let's quickly run through it then. So first off, right at the end of last season, so it actually classes as last season's transfer, we got rid of Pedro. He went to Zenit, St. Petersburg, the Russian side. Pedro is getting old, 34. I took 2.6 million, rising to 3.4 million for him, which I didn't think was bad. And then here we go. Here's the absolute fire sale. Look at all these. So first up, Antonio Morante. We knew he would join in Bayer Leverkusen on a free. His contract ran down. We sold this Turkish lad, Mert Setin. I think he was on loan last season anyway, so we didn't see anything of him. So it felt like a bit of extra cash, 7.25 million. He went to Verona, who obviously did incredibly well in Serie A last season, finishing I think 3rd or 4th. As other goalkeeper, other old Italian goalkeeper, he went to Cesena on a free. He ran his contract down. This guy left as well, D'Orazio, 21-year-old Italian. I think he was from the youth team. He went to Salernitana. Can't really say that. Where are they from? Are they Italian? Yeah, they're in Serie B. We got rid of this guy on a free, Romaric Guadegbi. 18-year-old Beninese player to Palermo. Like I say, we ended up, because I'll show you the signings that come in a minute, but we were just trying to get as many out as we can off the books so that we could bring in the right signings for this season. I think we've done a good job, to be honest, for the amount of players we've got out, and we've managed to get the players that we wanted in. This was the one that I didn't want to let go. The only one that I didn't want to let go. It was our player of the season last season, and shed a tear when he asked that he wanted to go to Manchester United, but I couldn't really say no, to be honest. All the squad was getting annoyed, and to be honest, he'd been absolutely world class for us last season, and he wanted to play Champions League football. So Jordan Veretout, our best player, gone. I know what you're thinking, but we've done an absolute brilliant rebuild, so don't worry. But he went for 28 million, rising to 36 million to Manchester United. Then we've loaned out Felipe Renacchio, you know, the young lad who was signed from Juventus. He's on loan at Pescara. Pardon me. That's my phone ringing. And then we had Steven Nzonzi leave to FC Porto. For 4.3 million, rising to 5.25 million. He's 32 as well. I think he was on loan last season. I'm just going to put this on silent so we don't get any more distractions, guys. Sorry about that. In fact, I'll turn the bugger off. I'm still new to this. Right. Then we got Cengiz Ünder. He went out on loan. But we do get, to Lyon, we do get £425,000 for this season, for him going out on loan. Another player left to Lyon, Rick Karsdorp. He played a lot of games for us last season, the right back. He went for 5.5 million, rising to 7.25. Edin Dzeko went to Wolves for 1.5 million, rising to 1.9 million. He was on like ridiculous wages. I think it was like 240,000. So, and he's 35 years old, and he was naff really for us last season. He kept getting in the box and getting chances, but he just kept missing them. So he's gone. Robin Olsen, Swedish goalkeeper. He was on loan out somewhere last season. He's gone to Bournemouth for 4.4 million, rising to 5.75. We know Jesus left to ATM, the Brazilian. He went back to Brazil on a free transfer. Didn't really use him much anyway. We got rid of Diego Costa eventually. God, it was hard work. In fact, at one point, I was swapping Diego Costa, Pastore, and someone else. I can't remember who it was now. And like 40 million for Ansu Fati from Barca. And the only reason that deal fell through is because Costa, the little shit, refused to go for some reason, but then ended up moving to Fenerbahce a few weeks later for 2.5 million. I was just happy to get him off the books. Bad signing, really, from me from the start. Another young lad left, Eduardo Bove, 77k to Monza. Mirko Antonucci left to Brescia for 250k, another 22-year-old. We've loaned out Maury Bamba, the Ivorian, to Sassuolo. I think he went there last season on loan. And Stagui left for 100,000 to Modena. So that's all the outs, tons of outs, freed up lots of wages, got us a bit of transfer budgeting because we didn't really have much to play with, to be honest. And then these are the signings we brought in then. Elside Haisaj came on a free from Napoli, the wing back. We got João Mario on a free from Inter. These were all agreed in January, these first 3 or 4 deals. Otavio from FC Porto. Can play on the wing or in midfield. 26-year-old Brazilian. 16 passing, work rate 17, determination 18, aggression 18, bravery 16. I really like the look of this guy. Edinson Cavani came from Manchester United on a free as well. 34 years old. But he's still got it. Ibanez signed for us after his loan. So he's signed for us for 7.25 million. We signed this young striker from Milan, Lorenzo Colombo. He's got bags of potential. He was 6.75 million, but rising to 14 potentially. But he's got a lot of clauses in there. And then the big one, which we got over the line right near the end of the window, where I was really struggling to get players out, just so I had enough to get him in. I actually believe he's moved to Dortmund in real life. I might just be making that up. Or he was linked with Dortmund. He's a PSV player. He's now a Roma player. He cost 33 million, rising to 48 million. Doniel Marlon, 22-year-old Dutchman. So he fits what the Roma board want, which was signing players under the age of 23. And he's also very, very good. I mean, he's 3.5 star potential, 4 star, 17 pace. He does need to work. Where's his finishing? Finishing 15, so actually not too bad. But yeah, I'm really, really glad we got him over the line. He's the big money signing for us. So we need a good start to this season, because obviously last season was a bit disappointing. The board are still, they're disappointed in my season. So, I mean, a bad start to this season and I could be gone. So we need to start well. His first game is away against Vicenza, who have got promoted from Serie B. Quick look at pre-season. We only played 3 friendlies. For some reason, it was a really short pre-season. I think it was because of the COVID thing, wasn't it? Because we're still on FM21 here. So this is the second season. Yeah, really short pre-season. We played Avellino away from home. We won 2-0. Pellegrini, the skipper, and Edinson Cavani, the new signing, getting on the scoreboard. And the youngster who did really well for us last season, Tommaso Milanese, got sent off actually. We then played PSM, who even are they? Indonesian team. We went all the way to Indonesia to play in the heat. We won 3-1 though. Nicolo Zaniolo, who was injured most of last season, I think he got a goal for us right at the end. He scored. Justin Kluivert, who came back on loan. He was on loan last season somewhere. He's come back. He's going to be a main starter for us this season, the young Dutchman. He's like a new signing in himself. So we've got Justin Kluivert and Marlon, the 2 young Dutch attacking players who are going to add a lot of attacking flair to this team, hopefully. He scored, and then the third was scored by João Mario, his new Portuguese midfielder, who also looks very impressive, to be honest. So I'm quite glad with the team we've built. And then we did draw 0-0 against Hertha Berlin, but we did dominate the game, but we didn't manage to score. So hopefully in this episode I'm going to show you the first 2 games of the season. We're going to be against Vicenza, and we're going to be back at home in Rome against Crotone. There's going to be no European games this season, so hopefully we can focus on the league and try go for the title. I mean, why not? I mean, this is a squad. So we've actually changed the tactic from the away as well, because I looked last season and as home form was actually really good, believe it or not. I think at one point we went 16 games undefeated at home. It was away form that was terrible. So we scrapped the away tactic and we've got a new away tactic in, which will be a counter-attacking formation. But I know we're away in the first game, but we're not going to use the counter-attack because we're against the newly promoted side, Vicenza. We should be dominating them, so we're going to use the home formation anyway in this one. So this is the lineup then. We've got Cavani, so let's just talk you through little injuries actually, because Doniel Marlin, the new signing, isn't quite fit. He's returning to full fitness in 7 days. Otavio, he's one of the other new signings. He's got a little knock, he's back in a couple of days. And Mickey, probably other than Vera 2, our best player last season, is out for 3 to 6 weeks, so that's a shame. But we do have a pretty strong team still. So Cavani starts up front. In fact, let's skip through to the actual game, and then I'll show you team selection. Yeah, so we've got Cavani up top. We've got the Justin Kluivert on the left and Zaniolo on the right. We've got the new João Mario starting in the middle, making his debut. Pellegrini in as well. So basically Mario's replaced Vera 2. Diawara in there. Spinazzola left back. Smalling and Mancini, like last season, the centre-backs. And we've got Florenzi coming back. He was on loan at PSG last season. He's a brilliant player. Can also play attacking right and central midfield. So he's starting at right back. I know we had Karsdorp and Bruno Perez there last season. Bruno Perez has left as well. He ran his contract down. I don't think he found a club in time. So we now have Florenzi and Hysaj as new right backs. But other than that, the defence has remained the same. We do have Calafiori, the young left wing back from injury as well. He had an horrific injury last season which halted his progress. So he's back as well on the bench. And we've got the new young Italian striker Colombo on the bench as well. Maybe he will come on and make his debut as well. And that's about it really. We've got Paul Lopez back as well. He was on loan at Benfica. He's a backup keeper who will be better than the backup keepers we had last season because they were really bad, weren't they? Where every time Castile's got injured, we just got battered. So hang on a minute, we've got a couple of players that are a little bit short of fitness, but we're going to play them for first half and then maybe bring them on. Maybe try go a couple of goals up and then bring Pellegrini and Kluivert on. So here we go, fresh season. Fresh start, fresh mindset. They want us to challenge for the title. And I don't see why we can't with the players we've brought in. No European distractions, obviously. So, you know. So obviously they've gone very defensive. 4-1, 4-1. So he's got the one striker up top, it's very defensive. We continue with the same formation we had at home last season, but with a few players making their debuts. We don't need to see the table yet because I haven't played a game. And let's have a look at their formation there, that's what we want. An early chance for us then, we've got 1 shot, 2 shots on target. Come on lads. 3 shots, 3 on target, but no highlights yet. This is exciting. I love a fresh season, especially when you've had such a big transfer window like that with so many changes. Justin Kluivert's picked up a yellow card. First highlight, Florenzi. Zaniolo. Here's the captain, Pellegrini. It's forced back out. It's back out to Florenzi though. Pellegrini's ball. Cavani's at the post. Oh, I think he was offside anyway. That would have been a good start to his Roma career, that. First half, first goal. We've got another corner. There it is! And on the second time of trying, Cavani scores on his debut. Brilliant. I think he's going to do better than Zeko and Diego Costa. He's just a better player, isn't he? Dominated that first half. They hadn't had a shot. Really good. I'm pleased with he's played well so far, but there is still room for improvement. I am actually going to bring Justin Kluivert and Pellegrini off just because they weren't quite fit enough, and we don't want any early silly injuries. So El Shaza coming on that left-hand side, and Milanese is going to come on as well at half-time. So double switch. I'm so much more confident about this season. I've got a team. I've developed a team of my own players now, you know. I'm so glad they gave me that other chance. Means I can do another 10, 15 episodes of this series as well before FM22 drops as well. Try to get this, well, I will get this second season done. Somehow or somewhere. Milanese, Zaniolo, he's like a new signing as well. It's like a new team. Florenzi, Zaniolo, this is nice. It's easy, and João Mario scores on his debut as well. Really nice cross that from Zaniolo, just dinked it up for him. Just dug it out, didn't he? Dug it up into the air, yeah, brilliant. João Mario loses his marker, and it's an easy header for him in the end. Hey, we're top of the league. Oh, we're off for a minute. Who else can we bring off? Or bring on, sorry. It was more of a bring on, isn't it? Diawara. We'll bring Diawara off. Brian Cristante. And we're gonna... Oh, can only make 3 substitutes this season, apparently. Changed the rules on that. We could make 4 or 5 last season, I'm sure. Anyway, so yeah, that's the only subs I can make. Oh, they have actually had a couple of shots, Vicenza now. And here they come on the attack. Oh, spinner. Oh, that's bad. And he's lobbed the keeper, but puts it wide. Yeah, Cristante that lost the ball, I think. Milanese. João Mario powering through the middle. He's looking good, isn't he? Good replacement for Veretout, I think. Best I could do, really, especially seeing as I'm not free. Is that a penalty? I'll take it. Take a nice 3-0. Who's going to be taking my penalties? Now Veretout's gone. I wonder whoever's. I just set it to whoever's got the highest penalty taker. So it is a penalty. I presume it's going to be Cavani. It is Cavani. Come on, lad. Get a brace on your debut. Come on. He's done it. Beautiful. Beauty. Lovely stuff. Not the best penalty in the world, but it's in. It's 3-0. Away from home. Chris Smalling, good challenge. Not a good clearance though. And now they've got a chance, and Casteels comes and claims it. Well done. João Mario is loving that powering run, isn't he? He just keeps picking it up and driving forward. And is Cavani on a hat-trick? He is! A hat-trick on his debut. Oh, smiles all round. What a start to the season that is. João Mario as well has been class. I think I've made the right signings here, guys. I really do. Beautiful little pass from Milanese, who's coming good as well. 4-0. Top of the league. Love it. First time I've been top of the league with Roma. Here's Spinner. We're not giving up though. We want more. And João Mario! And he's got his second on his debut. And it's 5. We've slaughtered Vicenza. Welcome to Serie A, boys. And Spinner doing well, carrying off where he left off last season. El Shazari gets this. What a shot that is! A brace for João Mario and a hat-trick for Cavani on the debuts. That's what we like, guys. That's proper nice. Get in. Could possibly be my biggest win as Roma boss as well. Trying to think back to last season. Yeah, I think it probably is, you know. Got to be happy with that. We've got to be happy with that, boys. Sensational stuff. Ooh, don't let them score. Nah, come on. Good save, Castiles, getting that clean sheet. Yeah, I think it's a lot better. We've got rid of all the old players, like Pedro was 34, Zeko was 35, Costa was 32, and Zonzi was 32. I know he didn't play last season, but Jesus was 30, Bruno Perez was 30. A lot of age gone. Look at that. Look at that. 8.9 from Cavani, 8.5 from João Mario. My new signings. Everyone's played well. Not going to get too ahead of myself because it was against a shit team. But good. Good, good, good. Good, good. Ah, very good, good. Top of the league. Having a laugh. Bish, bash, bosh. Cavani grabs a hat-trick. Unbelievable. He was superb in front of goal. Right, guys, so the next game is against Crotone in 5 days' time, back in Rome. So I'll see you very shortly for that one. And you're back in the room. Right then, guys. So we've had a few more little bits of transfer news. Nothing that really concerns the first team squad. Here we go. Matteo Cardinelli. He's gone to Genoa, sold, young goalkeeper. Then we've loaned out about 4 or 5 players. Doman Zazek's gone on loan to Pescara. Coney de Winter, who we signed at the start of this career, he's gone on loan to Chievo. Who else has gone? We've got 3 loaned out to Sassuolo. Logrieko, 18-year-old central midfielder. Benjamin Taharovic, the Swedish man. I think he played a couple of games at some point, or at least got on the bench for us last season. And Filippo Berti as well. So it just frees up maybe a little bit of wages, because we are over the wage budget slightly. Nothing like worrying or anything like that. So in terms of the starting lineup, we've just made the one change. Oh yeah, Justin Kluivert as well handed in a transfer request, which I just flat out rejected. He's part of my plans this season. He's young. He's got 22 years old. You haven't earned the right to ask to leave, in my opinion. You're playing for us this season. Look at that acceleration. You're not going anywhere, pal. And when him and Marlon are linking up, the Dutchman, he's still not fit, Marlon. Otavio's fit enough to make the bench, so he might make his debut today. Pellegrini, he's got that yellow weird fitness thing, so he's not quite fully fit. So I've started Milanese. He did get an assist in the last game coming off the bench, the youngster. So I'm just going to go with it. That's the one change. Pellegrini can maybe come on with half an hour to play or something. So other than that, we're unchanged from that 5-0 victory. Milanese in for the skipper. Same tactics, same again, boys. Florenzi's taken the skipper's armband. The 30-year-old right wing back. I want you to pick up where you left off last time. Here we go. Top of the league. Got to say it while we are there. Against Crotone. I think we managed to beat them in the both games we played them last season. I think Crotone, if I remember rightly. All my memory's terrible, so don't count me on that one. Oh, there we go. Here we go. First home game of the season. Castiles makes it dramatic. Plays it short. Here's Milanese, João Mario. Powering forward again, he loves it. Justin Kluivert. Brilliant little cross, Cavani! 3 minutes in and he's got his 4th goal already. And Justin Kluivert, you see that little cross with outside of his boot? That was sexy, that. Watch this. Oh, sexy. Headers it back across goal. Perfect start. In front of the home fans. Brilliant. And that's why Justin Kluivert's not going anywhere, if he's giving me assists like that. I wonder how Verona are going to do this season. I think they're in the Champions League. They lost their opening game. So who are the new teams? Vicenza. João Mario's free kick. Oh my god, that's a beast of a free kick, and Smalling! Oh, we're loving it. This is easy. We're breezing it. I genuinely do think we could have a title challenge on his hands there. Or at least, we're definitely going to be fighting for the Champions League this season. We've got a much better team. Done some business. Some serious business. Yeah, Vicenza, that's Spal, they're a new team. So Mario's got a corner now. We're all over him. And they're going to... Oh, Messi, but Messi ass. Messi ass. Oh, he is like Messi as well. Ah, Spinner's there. Just stamps it out. This is a good play by Crotone though. They're going to have a chance here. It's a good ball in. It's headed it wide. Yeah, who else is the new teams? Spal, whoever they are. And is it Pescara? Pescara? Yeah, I think that's the new team. The few new teams. Not completely dominant in terms of possession and shots, but we're 2-0 up. We're cruising. Zaniolo's picked up a bit of a knock. So we're going to bring him off. We'll bring Carlos Perez on. The young Spaniard. On that right hand side. This is much better than the start we had last season, isn't it? We really struggled at the start of last season. We were down in the bottom half of the league for the first half of the season. Um, 20 minutes left. I'm going to give debuts to 2 new players. Otavio is going to come on to make his debut. And we're going to have Haisaj, the Albanian, come on at left back to make his debut as well. Yeah, that is all. You are only allowed 3 substitutes this season. You were definitely allowed more than that's this season. So that's a change in the rules. So 2 new players coming on to make their debuts. 2 more summer signings. Just to see out this last 20 minutes. Get some minutes in the legs. Bit of a dull game, but we scored 2 early goals. Shut up shop. 2 clean sheets. 7 goals. Cavani's got 4 in 2 games. Very impressive. Top of the league. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Sorry. That's Zaniolo. 1 to 2 days. That's not bad. Yeah, so that's it for today, guys. So, brilliant start. Join us next time. We're going to be playing Parma away, who are 14th. Spal, whoever they are. S-P-A-L. Don't know what that acronym spells. No idea. But they're 17th. And Atalanta away from home will be the tough fixture of that episode, who are in third. So this is the table. There we go. We're top. Smashing it. Yeah. That's about it, guys. Thank you, as always, very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I really would appreciate it if you could give us a like and a subscribe if you've enjoyed the content. And I'll see you next time for episode 19. Bye, guys.